Hey, how you doing today, guys? And I'd like to welcome you to part 4 of booking your own tour. Today, we're going to be discussing creating your EPK. So let's first start to define what an EPK is, right? An EPK is a digitally packaged set of promotional materials used to briefly inform promoters, agents, and other professionals within the entertainment industry about an artist or a band. So like back in the day when things weren't electronic and they didn't, EPK's been around for a while, but places usually didn't accept them. We used to have to print stuff, print the bio, print a press release, print a 8x10 photo of yourself, get the CD, put it in a manila envelope, close it, take it to the post office, mail it. That was very expensive. You guys get to start and get to deal in an era where these things either don't cost you anything or cost you very little, and they're more efficient, right? So what is in an EPK? A bio, of course, your music, of course, press. I would recommend it if you're just starting the tour and you got some articles written on you. Do that. I don't really use that anymore. Video of yourself, preferably performance footage taken by a professional. You know what I'm saying? A few professionally done photos, not really to make a photo gallery, but to just help fill out the website and make it more, customize it more if you're going to use a website, and also just so they know what you look like, right? A tour schedule. I'm gonna get into how you do that later. Resume. If you are an established artist or someone that tours a lot, it is very imperative that you put down your resume so they can treat you as a professional. And then lastly, you put in your contact, right? So writing your bio. A bio is a part of an elevator pitch that introduces a promoter, venue, press, or other outlet to who you are. I'm not going to get into how to write a bio. Only thing I'm going to say is that your bio should be 2 paragraphs or less. And if it's more than that, it's not efficient, and it's probably wrong. You probably should rewrite it. Now, the fortunate thing is at the end of this course, you will have a free download of my ebook, How to Write a Badass Bio, which walks you through everything. Type of EPKs. Now, there are 3 types that I see primarily. You can use established sites like Bandcamp. Bandcamp is an awesome site if that's what you want to do. It shows your discography. You can add your tour dates to that. You have your bio, and people can contact you through that. Also, there are companies that basically what they do is they have EPKs like Sonic Bids and Reverb Nation, and they cost money, but it's a solid, you have to have one. So if that's the route that you want to go, then go ahead and do it. The second one is usually the thing that I do is I use a site builder to build my EPK, which is Weebly, Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy, or WordPress, right? So I have a website that I bought the domain from GoDaddy, and I build my site on Weebly, right? It's QuanstarMusic.com. QuanstarMusic.com is my website, full on, bells and whistles, everything. And then my EPK, well, I have many EPKs, but my main EPK is QuanstarEPK.QuanstarMusic.com. And that is setting up a subdomain. And with those things, you add to the branding. Now, these are not necessary. I'm not telling people that you have to do it. I'm just speaking from my point of view. Having that site sort of gives me a leg up and legitimizes me a little bit more with a lot of folks in the business. Another thing, lastly, and it's always happened, but this has been really new lately. I've seen this a lot more, video EPKs posted to YouTube or Vimeo. Now, these are awesome. I'm probably going to do me a video EPK at one point. These are awesome. One thing you have to make sure, they have to be professionally filmed and edited. You need to also include all those things on that previous page. And you're good. My preference, like I said, is Weebly. I want to take you to Weebly Lane. Okay, this is my Weebly dashboard, and I set up my EPK, which says Quanstar EPK, and I just built it out from here. Now, I'm not going to go through all of this, right? But I wanted to bring you to the back office to show you how easy it is. You know, Weebly basically is a drag and drop. So you have embed codes, which I'll show you what I use. You just drag it, drop it. Contact forms, drag and drop it. All of those things, right? Now, let me show you what my EPK looks like live. Now, after I built it out, put my name, Quanstar EPK, my subtitle, MC, Performer, Writer, Filmmaker, Da Vinci. I got a little fresh with it, but I just still let them know who I am, right? The first thing that you're going to see on my homepage is a video clip of my performance, because right off the bat, I want them to know, yo, I'm dope. I got a live show. You definitely want to book me. You know what I'm saying? The next thing, when they're like, who is this clown, right? They have my bio, which is Quanstar is an American indie hip hop artist, blah, 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 blah. This goes, once you read, it's 2 paragraphs. Once you read how to write a badass bio, you get why I did it. Okay. Then I have them listen to my music, right? So while they're listening to what I did was I did a SoundCloud widget, which is really easy. All you have to do, already have it pulled up. You go to SoundCloud. If you have a playlist, I made a playlist, picked about 7 songs, and really all I do is just add to them all the time. I hit share, embed, copy the code, take it back to my dashboard and put it in, right? Same thing with the videos. They have 2. If you can use an embed code, or if you upload the videos to YouTube, they have a YouTube drag and drop button that allows you to just put in your code. I mean the ID for the video. The last thing that I put in, well, it's not the third to last thing, but it's the last thing that I sort of copy and paste, is I do the same thing. I put in my tour dates, and it's really easy. I don't have to go to, there's a function called, a website called Songkick that is a pretty awesome site that is basically like an event tracking site. And you can keep up with all your artists and everything that you want to, you know, every concert that's coming in your town or coming somewhere else, or, you know, so you can know when to get the tickets. So an awesome thing for artists is Songkick has something called Tourbox, where basically you can add your own stuff and they add it to the site, and they also send it to, you know, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Facebook, Spotify, all that jazz. You know, you have to do a couple things, but they take you through the instructions on how to do it, and you basically fill it in, and it sends it to all that, and it actually goes to more places than that. But for the sake of my EPK, what I use is a tour widget. You know, just make sure it's on the right artist. Says all of this. You can customize a couple of things, make it dark, or you can make the color that you want to put in. Hit grab code, copy and paste. Drop the embed code where you want it on a page. Like this. You can move it around. I'm not going to do that though. And then just paste it in, and it's nothing. Hit publish, right? I also list my resume. So if you played a lot of shows, or you had, a good number of albums, or done some, been on TV, opened up for a huge headline or something like that, you want to include this resume section, just so they know and they can give you the respect that you need, and possibly give you the money that you deserve, right? And lastly, I put my contact page, which is another drag and drop thing there. I have to actually change the font on this because this is foolish and unprofessional. But I'll change the font so that it's white and it stands out, in the lines so that it's white and it stands out more. But basically, when they do that, they can fill in the name, put in that, add a comment, and send it straight to you. So listen, man, that is pretty much it. For this tutorial, the next section is going to be how to find the venues. Now we're going to get into how you book the show. How do you find the venues? How do you know where to play? All right. See y'all in a minute.